Guys, are we ready? Are we ready? All right, guys. So if we see something, we're definitely going to call it out. So let's see what the market has for us. Okay. I'm looking to get in on a 3 minutes call position on this Euro USD. If it gets back to 370, that's the price that I'm looking out for to come in on this trade. Okay. Now let me just teach what I'm supposed to teach tonight on this session. So sorry if everybody is not here. You can just put up a reminder on the group chat that we're having our sessions, that they should just try and join. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, we're going to be using Hourglass. And sometime I'll be teaching you how to use Web Cylinder as well. Here is call, 3 minute call. Not put, call. I will first of all check the chart. If I see something, Euro is supposed to be going up. Euro JPY equally supposed to be going up. USD card supposed to be coming down. There's the chef. Supposed to be coming down. There's the card supposed to be coming down. NZUSD supposed to be going up. So guys, let me just refresh. Just refresh and get this call on the way. UJ for a buy. That's good. That's okay, guys. Let's get this going. Okay. What I'm about to do is something I'm supposed to treat later tonight, but I just want to treat it right away. Okay. Now, what I want to share with you guys, bring out your notepad. Let's learn about price action. Okay. Let's learn about price action. I want everybody on this call to be able to take trades on their own without calling anybody for assistance. So if you want to learn how to take trades on your own, you want to, let me see, this Euro USD is about to drop, but I like to take the buy on Euro USD. Okay, now let's learn about price action. What is price action? Price action is simply, now you have to take this down on your notepad. Price action is simply using what has happened in the past to predict what is going to happen in the future. Okay, it's more or less like you predicting what market is going to do in the next in the future. Okay, now how do we collect the data that will enable us predict what is going to happen in the future? It's simple. When you come to your Hourglass, or when you go to TradingView or any platform you want to use, if you go to, you can do this on any time frame, guys. You can do this on any time frame. So it doesn't matter what time frame you are in, but you can just do it in any time frame. Now, when you look at this right now, what do you see? A downtrend, right? This looks like a downtrend. Are you following now? This looks like a downtrend. Look at it, has 1, 2, 3 touches. Okay, for those of us that don't know how to draw trend, if you want to draw your trend, all you need to do is to pick up your trend line to connect 2 dots. Okay, connect 2 dots. Exactly. Now, when you connect these dots, you have to now drag it all the way to the downside. As you can see, price is still trading under this black trend line. Okay, now when price is trending, it makes series of lows and highs whilst it's trending, right? Now, what price action does is that if you can take the data of the past, you can be able to predict what would happen in the future. Take, for instance, this is an uptrend. This is an uptrend. Reason being that I have one touch here. I have 2 touch here. Another touch, which is the second touch. So are you following now? This is what validates this uptrend. I have 2 touches on this my line. Now watch what happens when price broke my line. So now when price was going up, it made series of lows and highs, right? So now I want to use what has happened in the past before to predict what is going to happen in the future. So I would go ahead to take my horizontal line to and look for areas of possible support and resistance. Now, please, I use the word possible support and resistance. What do I mean by that? Where I see support and resistance play out, the line must be a resistance and it must be a support as well. So that's the areas that I'm looking at. So if I go for an area, it must have both support and resistance in it, so that it is going to make it easy for me to be able to predict whatsoever is it that market is about to do. Now look at what the areas, look at the areas that I'm currently marking out. Look at the areas that I'm currently marking out. Now, somebody asked the question, how do I know the areas of support and resistance? Now, as you can see my lines, I place my lines where I see, if there is a cursor, right? Once you place your cursor on a line, you're going to look to the left and the right. Look at these dotted lines that goes to the left and the right. You see how market plays out in that area. Now, look these black lines I'm placing. Now, it is a resistance here, it's a resistance here, and it's support as well here. So that validates this area. Okay, now I can just come and pick this. Is it really valid? I can say it is valid because price respected it somehow. Okay, price respected it somehow. So now I want to look at where my cursor is. I want to pick this low. I look to the left-hand side. Is there a resistance? Yes, there is a resistance around this place. So this support is now validated as a support resistance. Okay, and look at when price broke it, it came back to test it before going down. And look to the right, it is also an area of what? Support. So wherever you try to pick your resistance, try to make sure that you're looking for support as well. Now, I am picking this resistance right here. Then look to the right, to the left-hand side. You see the area of support that are there. That validates my market, my analysis, right? Because I see areas of what's possible support and resistance. Now, I did this on the 1 hour time frame. And if we had done this earlier, we would have taken this trade at 485 for a sell on Euro USD. Okay, why? Market broke it, came to touch it, and it dropped. It came back, touched it, it dropped. It came back again. There is a tendency. Now, the next thing that is going to happen is market is going to break these 487, 85 areas. Okay, this is an area because there is a structure here now. It's a structure. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's one thing you have to understand. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's an area, okay? It's an area. Are you following now? So now we have this. We have this. This is pure market, pure price action movements, okay? So now that you have collected all this data, what you do next is you wait for price to come to the level that you have marked out. Now, based on what we have here, we see a downtrend. We see what? Now, Jay, what we are doing is price action. We are not talking about candles right now, okay? We are talking about price action. Now, price action is collecting data of the past to predict what is going to happen in the future. This is what we did. We came right here, our chart was like this, and we're marking out all the areas that we see possible areas of support and resistance. Okay? We didn't do it based on one candle or another. We are doing it based on areas that price retraces. Okay? We are doing it based on areas that price retraces. This is not like the double blessing strategy that you just pick out a candle. Okay? Now, this is, you are trying to figure out where is the area that price will reject. Now, when I turn my chart to a line chart, can you see how my markup is? Can you see what are the activities that happens when price comes to those areas that we marked out? That's a sign that, okay, price will likely do the same thing, the same reactions when it comes to those areas. Are you following now? Are you following now? So we are not looking at candle, we are looking at price action, what price does. the movement of price. Now, from this low to this high, which was the uptrend, is where a move that has not been broken. So you can also call this retracement back to the downside as a what? A retracement. But this price, this market can still be an uptrend. But for the past, this from the third, I don't know if this timing is correct, but from this point to this point, price has been coming downwards. And as you can see, we have a downtrend line here, and price is trading under this line. Now, you are going to confirm that this is officially an uptrend when price breaks out of this trend line. Let me just color code it red. Okay, when price breaks out of this line, that is when you now confirm this for a uptrend. But right now, we are looking for what? Based on currency strength meter, we are looking for what? Buy. Okay, we are looking for buy. But you can also take a sell because you see a sell, the market is in a downtrend on the hourly. So if you come down to the 5-minute time frame, now please note, every area is valid, okay? No one area is superior, but every area has a potential entry, okay? That's what I wanted to say. Every area has a potential entry for either a buy or a sell. All you need to do is to position yourself. What decision do you want to take? Okay, what decision? What backs your decision? Okay, now originally we have a 5-point trade when price got into that red box. So 5-point trade is a good one for you to go in. Is it not so? Price came down all the way to 395, then it started going up. Not bad. Not bad at all. So now, can we still do the same thing that we did on the hourly, on the 15 minutes, on the 5 minutes mark or the 15 minutes mark? Let's see how price has been moving in the 15 minutes first, okay? Now, please note, I'm not looking at one candle alone, okay? For someone that asked that question, you now need to write this down. Make sure you are jotting this down. Make sure you are jotting this down. We are doing price action to be able to determine when next price would likely make a U-turn or going to respect. Okay, now when we come to the 15 minutes time frame, do we still see areas of possible support and resistance? Yes, I see one. So I'm going to just pick this one. Let me just make this line a little bit thin, and let's keep it at gold or brown. Now look here. This is a support, 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 support. Are you following? Do you see my chart? Do you see my chart? You can use price action anywhere, whether you're trading stocks, indices, anywhere. Okay, you can use it to predict where Bitcoin is going to go next. Okay, now you see this is a support, but you right here is a resistance, right? That validates this area. That validates what? That area. Because we are looking for areas of support resistance, where we have support resistance. This is not a resistant line alone, but it's support resistance. Why is it a support resistance? Because either to the left-hand side is a resistance or to the right-hand side is a resistance. What is the meaning of validation? We are when it comes to validation, we are just saying this area is valid. It's a possible area where we can have those reactions that we see, that we look at. Okay, there's no much thing. Any other question? So let's go on. Let's go on. You see, these areas we have support, resistance. Yes, I have validated this area, and this is a valid area. Sometimes, okay, now let's see that, let's look at this. Let's say this has not happened. Whatever is in the front, we don't see, but let's see what happens based on price action. This is the lowest low, right? This is the lowest low. Will you agree with me that this is the lowest point price got to? Because we don't see what is in the front, right? This is the lowest point price got to. Do we all agree? Do we all agree? If you agree, type in agree on the chat box. If you agree, type in agree on the chat box. Okay, okay. So now let's see if this area is valid. Let's see if this area is valid. Guys, I know some of us are, this is just like a break, right? I know some of us are really struggling when it comes to building. This is what I want you to do. I want you to, as you are learning right now, bring out your phone. As you are learning right now, bring out your phone and do a recording. Just do a 30 seconds recording. Let everybody know and see you that you are learning the skill set. It's going to help your business. Just do a 30 seconds recording. It can be snapshot or anything. Okay. Do a 30 seconds. Now, how I'm going to be sure that everybody did this? We have 15 people. We have 15 in this call. I'm going to be sure that everybody did this is once you record it, make sure you post it on your Instagram. Tag me as well. Okay. I'm doing this to help your business. It's really makes sense when people see that you're learning it. They see your process. They see your process. Okay. Now I'm going to validate it. Everybody, first of all, do this video. Let them see the I Am Mastery logo. That's if you are not ashamed to see that, show people that you are learning. Okay, now let's come back to the class and validate this area. Is my audio good? Can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Okay, okay. So everybody heard the part that I said, do a 30 seconds recording of you learning this skill set right now. Let it be tagged, learning with Coach Ted. Okay, just put something. Is my audio good? So sorry, I'm in the studio right now and they are recording, so I had to come out to do this video. Now let's see if we can validate this area. Okay, now this is the last, this orange line right here is the last support, right? Let's come to the future. What happened at that area? Now, when you look at here, it was validated in this candle. I'm talking about this indecisive dodgy candle. Guys, can you see this? This was where it was validated. That was where it was validated. Guys, can you see this? That was where it was validated. Let's make this yellow. Do you all agree with me that it was validated at that place, at this point? Do you agree with me? Why I'm considering the weak is because this is a rejection. what made the price to reject at that level? What made the price to reject at that level is simply because there is something that's going on around this price that you don't see. It's not on top of the candle. Yes, I know. Okay, now, so let me just clear your doubts, okay? Let me clear your doubts. I'm going to drop this candle to the 5-minute chart, okay? I'm going to clear your doubt now. Now, can you see the area? It's not on top of the candle, but when you come down to the lower time frame, can you see it now? So have we validated that area? Guys, have we validated that area now? Have we done that? Do you agree with me that that area is now valid? Okay, look at, he came to that place again and he rejected. He came to it again and he rejected. Are you following me, guys? Guys, are we following? Are we all following? Is my audio good? I'm not getting any response. What's going on? Okay, so is that area valid now? Okay, you are still not clear. Oh, okay. First of all, let's get back to the level where we saw the area. We were on the 15 minutes time frame and we saw this low, right? On the 15 minutes time frame, we saw this last orange line as an area of support, which is the last support right there. So we come down to the future, which is the present. Let's say the present, and we saw that when price came down to that place, it broke it at first. When it broke it, it went back to it. Immediately it hit that area, it started rejecting. And somebody was asking that, do we consider the wick? That the line is not on top of the candle. So now I said, in order to validate this area, let's come down to the lower time frame. And we went to the 5-minute chart to look for that area. And on the 5-minute chart, as you can see, price broke and retested that orange line. This is the last orange line that we have on the chart. Can you following this now? See how price came back to it and it smacked down. He dropped like for one candle, for 5 minutes, the market dropped. Can you see it? So when price went and broke it above it, it came back and retested it and it started rejecting, which validates that this area is not just a support, it's also a resistance. Are we clear now? Are we clear now? And when we talk about price action, we are not looking at support line, resistance line. We are looking for what? Support resistance areas. Are we clear now? Are we clear now? I need response. Are we clear now?
Yes, we're clear.
Okay, okay. Awesome. So now that we have established that, let me see if I can still stay on. You can do this on any time frame. That's the beautiful thing about price action. You can do this on any time frame. Okay? You can just do this on any time frame. Now, if you want to trade break and retest, now let's see if we can get some other possible areas where price can do its thing, support resistance. Okay, let's see. Now, any area that I pick, if it's not okay by you, can. It's not because I'm the coach, I have to know everything. If you feel that there is an area that I'm missing out, you can also let us know. Support, 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 support. There are multiple touches. So basically, I'm looking for areas where I get multiple touches. That validates the area for me. Now, sometimes we tend to ignore this. But when you lose money because you are ignoring the basics that you started from, you have to go back. Is that also? Now, looking at this, the best area for you to look for a buy on this trade would be 346 areas. Reason being that at that area, price had support and resistance on the 15-minute time frame. It has what? Support and resistance. Can we validate the highest orange line? Guys, are you following? Can we validate this line now? What do you see? Yes, support, 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 resistance, 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 resistance. Can you see this? So now let me just go to the line charts. Let's remove all the noise. Can you see this? It was a resistance here, resistance here. It broke and make support, support, support. Guys, can you see this? Support here, resistance here, resistance here. Can you see this? Is this making it very simple? Is it making sense now? If it's making sense, let me know on the chart. I am looking at the chart now. If it's making sense, if this is making sense, let me know on the chat box. Let me know on the chat box. Yeah, sense. But the line is not touching all the resistance. It doesn't have to. What are you looking for? You are looking for 1 or 2, 3 touches, okay? Look for 1, 2, 3 touches to validate your area. So I think, Ben, I just answered you. It doesn't have to touch all the resistance. You just need 1, 2, 3 touches. If it does it 1, 2, 3 times, it's an area, okay? Ben, are we clear on that now? The numbers are gradually increasing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ben, are we clear on that? So if you are just joining, what we are doing is we are looking for trades, but I want to take this time out to explain what price action does so that we can be able to take trades confidently. Okay? All right. Ben is clear. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, let me come back to candle charts. Sometimes when you see, the market is very noisy, when you see all these lots of wicks and you really don't know what to do, just come down to your line chart. Line chart is going to give you the exact point that the market retraces. So now, where are you looking for to buy this trade? Guys, everyone, if you want to buy this trade, where is the best point for you to buy? It's simple. You want to wait for price to move from this point to this point, and this is what you are looking for. You want the trade to come back to that area. How do you do the line chart? So guys, if you want to do the line chart, come to this point after the time, you have the candles. So once you click on the candle, it's going to show you different types of candles, different type of charts that you want to do. All you need to click on line, and it's going to give you the option of the line chart. I will click on that. Is everyone following? Is this making sense for everyone? Okay. So now this is how you can now. So I know some of us are really busy. We don't have to monitor charts all the time. But if you want to place, if you want to do something that you're going to get enough time to breathe, you have to do this. You have to know where price action is going to play out. So when you do this markup, the next thing you want to use to validate your entry, is when you are having an arrow to the direction that you want to trade at that area. Okay. Somebody say, what's the red line for? Gosh, what's going on? Hope I haven't lost. What red line? Is it a box at the top? Guys, is my audio good? I think my network is kind of acting up. Okay. So let's see. So have we learned anything so far? Have we learned anything so far? Okay, we are back. We are on Euro USD. You see how the market is playing its thing. It came to this red box at this area, this line. You remember we took this line on the 1 hour, he hit it and it started dropping again. He hit it and it started dropping again. So this is why I put this red box here, because it's okay now. If you want to validate this red box, let me show you the origin, why that red box is there. Let's go to the hourly. Now, can you see this red box? Now, where this line is a zone, and I am aware of that. We took this line from this area, but right here on current price, we're close to the time to the current price. It wasn't at the exact point that I wanted to be. So that's why I placed this red box. Let this box touch both the low of the candle and the wick, cover the wick, and also I link it up with this body of the candle. That's why it's an area, because anything that happens inside this box is an area. That's how we got that red box. So now let's get back to the 15 minutes time frame. See how price came into the red box and it dropped. And we are still waiting for price to come down more. So now, right now, we are not jumping into any trade. If price gets to 346 and we see this up arrow, we can now go in for a what? A buy, knowing fully well that price is going to go that way. Because on the short time, price has been trending upward. Do we all agree to that? Price has been trending upward. Look, I just connected two boxes, two dots, and I drag it to the top. So when I do this, what I get is this. Despite the fact that the primary trend is down, but just connecting these two dots, once you can connect 2 or 3, is valid. This is on the 5-minute now. Secondary trend is going up right now. We know price moves in waves. So now, as we are waiting for price now to come down to this orange line right here, if at the time that price is coming down to this orange line and it's at the orange line, and you see that the currency strength meter has flipped, you have to leave that trade, because the original move of this market is what? To the downside. That's the primary move. So as you are waiting to buy at this point at the 346 area, if you see that the currency strength meter flips on you, you let that trade go. Have we established something now? Have we established something now? For those of us that are coming, are you following? If you are just joining and you have gained something, let me know. I want to be sure everyone is on the same page.
Yes, I'm with you, coach.
Okay. So now, you don't have to jump into trades. All you need to do, look at the price action. How is price reacting? How is price reacting? Once you know how price is reacting, go wait for it at the areas that it usually reacts. How do we follow the currency strength meter flip? Now, it is right here. The Euro USD currently right now, Euro is 36 and the US dollar is 21. Or you can just come to your currency strength meter and refresh. Which one is stronger, Euro USD? Euro has more bars than the dollar. So price still have more tendency of going to the upside. So since price has more tendency of going to the upside, we are waiting for price to come to our level at the 346, and we are looking for 5 points trade at that area. Does that make sense now? Does that make sense? Now you have done your charting and you're waiting on what? Cash-Trap to give you confirmation that that trade is going up. Sometimes it might be a 2-point trade. Okay, it might be a 2-point trade, but you will be shocked the way that 2-point trade is going to go up. The way that 2-point trade is going to go up. So it is a 4-point trade now. 4-point trade. By the time this trade comes down to this area that we are looking at, now you can now apply timing as well. You can now apply timing. 373 is also another area. I don't know. Let's see how that 373 came okay. Oh, let's see. Let me change back to line chart if I can get something on that 373. Are these data enough for us to pick this area? Let me just place the line. Let me just place it here. So guys, look at this line that I just placed. I'm going to make it green. Look at this green line. Do you feel the data on this green line is clear enough for us to take a trade there? It's really, really foggy around that area. It's really, really foggy around that area. The data are really scattered. So it might play out That's how you now have multiple areas that you are looking at. It might play out, but trust me, that place is foggy. Why I put the line green? Because I want to differentiate that line from the other ones, because there is a possible 3-minute call at that green line, 373. You know, at the beginning of the session, I called out this trade at 372 or something. So we are waiting for it to drop to that area for the call, right? And if this doesn't happen right now, it's going to happen. Okay, there is a possible area there. 373 is valid as well. But if he breaks 373, the lowest area that he's going to get to is that 346 area. So those are the two trade ideas that I am dropping. This is why it is called with a live trading analysis, live analysis class, okay? 346 looks more sure. Yes, Shay, you are right. 346 looks more sure. But if it gets to 373, we will have a 5 or 6 point trade. If it comes down to 346, which is very, very sure, that's why sometimes we lose these 6 point trades. It's simply that price is going what? Is doing what we call price action. It's going to the real one. Now, the real one in this case, in this scenario, is around the 346 area. So it can be 350. It is around that area. But we still have another one at this level, okay? We have another one at this level. So that is why we can now look at that trade. 373 is okay. If you want to take it at 373, fine. You can take, is my audio back? Sorry, someone was trying to call me. Is my audio back? So guys, we have two trade ideas. Euro USD 346, 3 minutes call, and early entry is 373, all 3 minutes call. Are we good? Are we gained something so far in this session? If you gain something on this session, type in 8 on the chat box. If you have gained something so far on this session, type in 8 on the chat box. Awesome. 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 So now let's turn the game. Let's change the game. Let's change the game. I want to make sure that everyone is following. There are two trade ideas that I've called out, okay? Now, if you joined in late and you still gain value on the session, I want to be able to differentiate those that came in late and those that have been here since the beginning. All right, if you came in late and you gained value on this session, type in 2 on the chat box.
Fine.
I don't come.
Yes, so I again. Okay, yeah. Okay. Welcome, Jay.
Is there only one? Okay, we have only one person that came in late.
I came in late too.
If you came in late and you got some value on this session, type in 2 on the chat box. Now, if you have been on the session right from the beginning and you got massive value, type in 8 on the chat box. Those that have been here, type in 8. Awesome. Awesome. So everyone gained value. Everyone gained value. So guys, I want us to go try this out. I'm not here to just give you words of inspiration. I'm not a motivational speaker. I want you to go do what you've seen. Yes, I gave out 2 trade ideas. Should I drop this on the chat box? So we have first entry. And we have second entry. Is there session recorded? I like to review it again. This session is recorded. Someone actually reminded me to record it. But you know, my days are usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? We would have more sessions like this. I wanted to do this later tonight, but since I wasn't really seeing anything that was worth it, I had to now do the training. Hope you will forgive me for this. Hope you do forgive me for not calling out trade. Hope you forgive me for not calling out trade. Guys, you forgive me. We'll do again at night. Aww. Away. Okay, I see a lot of people have forgiveness. David, I so much appreciate. Okay. So everyone has forgiven me, so I can misbehave again. So that I will ask for forgiveness again. Okay, let's go and see what's there. What trades are setting up? Why everything is moving, everything is moving. Zero card, what's going on? No offense. Awesome. I like calling out trade, but trust me, guys, if you have been on my session and you have been trading with me for a while, you will know that if I'm not talking and I'm trading, I win a lot. But if I'm talking and I'm trading at the same time, when it comes to, okay, now let me just break it down. There are people that have come to where I trade, they come to my house or the studio and they see me trading. They click when I click. If I say this area, they take anything and at that area, because that's exactly what I would do. If I call out 43 as an area, so I can take 45, I can take 47 if it's in my timing. Okay, if it's in my timing, I can take anything around that area. So we don't miss out anything. But if I'm trading with team, because I know lots of people are new, you don't have to do that. You have to give them the exact position. And me and you know, in this market, there is no exact price. We are all looking at an area. Okay? We're all looking at an area. There is a studio. I'm not in Lagos. If you're in Enugu, you can put a tracker on me that anytime I come out, you can locate me. Away. So Barry, wherever you are, what I'm teaching you right now is something that I want you to be able to replicate, okay? Because truth be told, you are in this academy because you want to learn the skill set. Is that right? You are here because of the skill set. And I want to have more traders, more people who can help other people get this right. We have lots of people who are in the academy that don't know how to do this thing. Okay. So let's see how we can help them as well. So I believe that's that. It won't be bad if I end the session right away, okay? Is it bad if I end the session right now? Is it bad if I end the session right now? Okay, I can. Awesome. So everyone, guys, don't forget there is a possible trade entry at that 473. If time gets to 415 and price gets to that 373 area, you go in on a buy when you see an up arrow. But if it comes down, it's going to come down to that 346 area. The recording will be uploaded in my group on my YouTube page. Oh my goodness, did I just do that? I just went straight to YouTube from my. So guys, remember I told you guys in the session to record a 30 seconds video, right? I want to be sure that everyone did that. I'll be sure that everyone did that. I want you to go to your WhatsApp story, your Instagram. Now, this is my YouTube page. For now, this is the only one we have. This is the only one I have for now. So the video will be available here in the next 3 to 4 hours. So make sure you come here and see the video. I'm also going to share the link. Okay, this is my channel. You can just come to youtube.com/Tuma AB Daniel all together. So let me just drop it. /. So that's it. Guys, apart from this, good is calling out to buy. I want you to go to Instagram. I want you to go to Instagram. That short video you did, post it on your story. There are some of us that we are struggling with building and you are not doing the necessary. Post it on your story. Record it, post it on your story. Learning how to do price actions with Coach Ted. You can tag me, I am Trulumia Ted. I want to see it. Okay, I have more than 18 people on this call. So I want to see at least 18 tags. I want to see at least, if not 18, 15 tags on my Instagram. Okay, I want to see 18 or 17 tags on my Instagram. So tag me on Instagram. Let me be sure that you recorded a video so that we can be able. When you do this, you are building building content for your page. You don't have to come and put in, come and join every time. See, I have 255 posts. See, yeah, look at there are lots of posts. How do I generate these contents? You don't want to know, but There are lots of contents here. You don't see just Forex, come and join, no. I mix it sometimes. Let them see the process. Let them see the process. I think I have a video where I was trading. See this now. You see process. See process. People want to see your process. People want to see your process. People want to see your process. You keep it mixed. People want to see where if there should be a difference between you and the person who is a scam. You're always wearing touch clothes on your status or on your story. You're posting stuffs. But God, trust me, I will trust more of the person who posts his process than the one who focuses on giving me trade results every time. Let them know this is my IG handle. I am Trilonia Ted. Okay, that's my IG handle, my only IG handle. Oh, not my only. I have like 3 Instagram. There's one I'm building. I want to grow it. I just want to post only Forex content in it. All right, that being said, I believe everybody is good. So I'm going to be leaving your space pretty soon. But let me still play this for you one more time.
Not many people have discipline, but the great ones do. Not many people work on themselves every day, but the great ones do. Not many people are willing to sacrifice for years to live a better life in the future, but the great ones are.